Okay, so we are in company of Andrew. We are in Spain, Costa Brava. Not too much sun today, but we have the view on this sea here. And Andrew came in Montenegro last year. He come back for the second time in dry fasting. So Andrew just finished yesterday night 7-day dry fasting. So yes, share your experience of this week. I think you work a lot, but maybe less than Montenegro. I don't know. You will explain. And what benefit you get maybe from this dry fast in Montenegro, because it was 5-6 months ago. What benefit you get, and how was this fast with this group, the workshop, the emotion you have, spirituality, everything. So yeah, talk.
Sure. Well, I mean, I guess one thing to say is it really shows, even though you're doing the same thing, how different the experiences can be. Every fast is different,
Yeah.
and you often don't know until you're either very much along the way in the fast or finish the fast what the fast was all about. And I suppose for me, the theme of this fast was a lot about community, a lot about integrating within the group, and it's been a super group, really very enjoyable group. And I think it's also interesting to see even the setting, how the setting subtly changes the feeling and the tone of the fast. And this property in Spain had a very cozy, intimate nature to it.
Exactly.
So for me, in a way, it's probably been the smoothest fast I've ever had. Less big highs, big downs. It's just been a beautiful, integrated experience. The workshops have been fun. And, well, fun is not the right word. The workshops have been, well, they have been fun, but they've been rewarding. And somehow, again, I think this fast shows that this doesn't need to be a traumatic experience. This can be something that feels very natural, very peaceful. Yeah, the whole team, as I say, the group, has just made it a very, very enjoyable fast. And it really, although today is effectively the last day, it sort of feels like it's bleeding into what comes over the next time. So really a theme maybe of a lot of integration into what comes afterwards. For me, fasting is, of course, it has huge physical benefits, but it is also a very spiritual, emotional experience, and I enjoyed this week very much, so thank you.
Wow, very good. And can you talk about the coaching we provide? It's quite individual, because you have Marie-Christine, AD, and me, I'm here. And talk to me about some what you think about coaching, precise coaching for everybody. It's like I don't know the expression in English. To each participant can have private things, and also about the refilling program. But I think you didn't get any food from now. So you will have your first soup today, I think.
Maybe. I think I will stick to water.
Maybe you can continue to water. Okay. So can you share?
Sure. I mean, so there are set coaching sessions which are done in a group, and those have their own feel and character, and uses the energy, the support of the group, which is really nice. But I think what's very nice is that you three are all a little bit different characters. Yeah. Maybe have sometimes different feel for different things, and you're obviously monitoring a lot of health parameters, blood pressure, pulse, and things. But actually, I think Marie-Christine and Heidi are very much measuring and observing the energy and seeing when people need a little support or have an issue they'd like to help work through. Mm-hmm. And then it's really very individual. I can't describe, there's not one process. I think it then is the start of a dialogue in which you you resolve things, you acknowledge things, you integrate things, and for me it's an important part of the experience.
Cool. And what about the machine? What you think about the system we use to improve the fast and for people they don't want to move? What do you think about this? We have a 4 system. We have the Pukma blanket. We have the Ecolite for blood for infection, and we have the Schumann plate. We have also the Chi machine. What do you think about this?
So for me, as you know, a key part of the fasting is walking, and for me dry fasting and walking is a very spiritual thing to do, and so I would never substitute walking with that.
No?
But there are obviously people who find it more difficult to walk, and not just that, I mean I walk a lot, probably 20 kilometers a day during the fast, and some longer walks.
It's unique. You are unique person who do this.
But even so, I very much enjoy the Schumann. Has probably been my favorite this time. I enjoy the energy it gives. You only need to do it for a short time, and it really does reinvigorate. And for people who can't walk, for example, the Chi machine I think is good for the lymph and helping to remove these things. So I think they are a very good addition for people who do want to walk and get out and connect with this nature, and for people who can't, they're an essential.
Good. Can you recommend this retreat for everybody, for prevention or people with disease? Can you advise people to? Can you recommend this retreat for everybody or not?
Well, everybody's a big word. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I would say that your body is capable of, firstly, so much more in terms of what it's capable of physically, but your body is also, I think, very capable of healing itself if it's given the right setting and the right environment and the right encouragement. And I really do feel, for most people, I'm not going to say all, you're the medical expert, but
I'm not medical, but alternative therapist.
Okay.
Alternative.
Yes, I think. Okay, let's put it this way. In my observation, everybody in the group got something from this, got the stimulus they needed. And I think it's important as well not to talk about this as a one-off event. I think there's a process of healing that everybody is going through, and I strongly believe in the principles of hormesis. You give the body a stimulus, and then you give the body what it needs to process that stress, that stimulus, so it can heal, it can grow. And everybody in this group reached that point where their body had received, and maybe not just their body, but their body, their nervous system had received the signal it needed. And then I guess the refeeding protocol. I mean, I personally like to exit fast to something very simple, first to water. But I think this idea of once the fast is over, really this gradual reintroduction is a very, very nice and pleasant way for the body to start to reintegrate. So yes, my answer to you in general is yes, I would recommend this. And what I would say in particular is I think with Michel and his crew, for me, I think I said it in my last interview, the worst thing for any fast, and maybe in life in general, is fear, and excessive fear.
Yeah.
But it's natural to be a little bit scared or have discomfort if you've never tried anything like this. And I think Michel and his team really go out of their way to provide that comfort, that security, to allow you to relax and enjoy the experience. Because now we're coming full circle. For me, every fast is different. It's a journey, it's an experience. And you need to feel safe and secure to just enjoy that journey.
Yeah. Thank you very much for this interview.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.